Hey guys, what's going on? Predictable Gaming here with another Feel Good Friday. I know I haven't been doing Feel Good Fridays a lot. A lot of stuff has happened. I will update you guys about that in a future video. But right now, I want to go back to a comment that I had on one of my previous Feel Good Fridays about a comment that said, how about a Feel Good Friday that involves either your own panic attacks or friends' panic attacks and how to deal or help with them? And that was a great question. That was a great comment. I personally, I don't get them as much as I used to anymore, but panic attacks are a big thing for people with either social anxiety or anything of that nature. And basically what happens with an anxiety attack is, and I'm talking from my own personal experience, again, don't take anything I say as gospel in the show. If you need mental help or physical help or anything like that, go seek a professional. I am by no means a professional in any of this. This is just me talking from my own personal experience. Panic attacks are basically where there's an overwhelming feeling and you don't know how to deal with it, and you end up panicking. Hence the word panic attack. One example is, say you have a school project and your entire class is depending on you for it. And you had to do one job, but you've been working late, you've been working on other school projects, and the day before it's due, you're finishing up your job and you pass out. You wake up the next day to go to school, and you find out and you realize that you didn't do that part of your project. And there's literally nothing you can do, aside from maybe if you're lucky you have the bus ride to school in order to resolve it. So what ends up happening is you end up panicking, and because you can't do anything to resolve that panicking, all you do is panic. It's just a loop that makes you panic more and more. It basically increases your heart rate. A lot of people, me personally, I feel a cold sweat come on. A lot of people get light in the head, similar to a feeling when you lock your knees for too long, and it's definitely not the most pleasant feeling at all. But that's basically what a panic attack is. It's someone is so stressed out about a singular event that they don't know how to cope with it, and they just panic to the point where it physically affects them. And what ends up happening is, like I said, they can either run out of room and hide in a corner or cower or something. They can just have a complete mental breakdown, start crying, get really upset. Me personally, when I'm in the middle of a panic attack, I can't talk or shit. I stutter a lot. I stutter a lot regardless. But yeah, and so that's what a panic attack is. So now that we have a better understanding of what a panic attack is, let's talk about what to do to resolve a panic attack. First off, it's the key word in it, panic. When you're in the middle of a panic attack, stop. Stop everything you're doing and just now analyze the situation. Look at the situation, think, okay, what is the issue and what can I do to resolve it? Going back to the school thing issue, be like, okay, look, I'm not able to get this one part done on my project. I have the majority of it done. Maybe if I go to the teacher and ask him, hey, can our group go later so that I can finish up this last little bit of my project, or can you give us a day, leisure, not guaranteeing you'll get that, but can I get a day leisure to the point where, I can finish up that one little bit of the project and you can show them how much you have done. And it's all about not panicking. It's as fucked up as to say, the way to resolve panic attack is not panic. You basically just stop, take a breath, take a breather, and you look at the situation for what it is, and you calm down, find a solution, and then once you find that solution, you work on resolving and working toward that solution. And then once you do that, resolving the issue will hopefully, you're still going to have adrenaline flowing through your system at that point, so it might get a bit of the shakes like I used to when I still have panic attacks to this day. But yeah, that's another thing. And if you see someone else having a panic attack, it's kind of hard to help someone else from what I know about panic attacks. It's kind of hard to help someone else when they're having a panic attack, but if nothing else, just be there for them. Know that, hey, I have this person to support me. They're going to be here if I need anything. Just like I said, just being there is 110 times better than not doing anything. But, also don't try and do so much. Like I said, with a panic attack, all these things are running through your head. And if you go to help someone with a panic attack and you go, hey, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? They're weighing all those options in their head on top of you saying this, this, and this, and this. And it just causes all sorts of jumbling things in your head. And it's just, it basically, with my experience, again, I'm not a professional, it escalates the panic attack. So, like I said, don't, rush in there all guns blazing, but, be there for them, be like, hey, what can I do to help? I don't know. Okay, that is fine if you don't know. If you figure something out, let me know, and I will help you. And knowing, sorry about that, I'm hitting my mic a lot, and knowing that you are there to help them if they need something, when they need something, will hopefully comfort them enough to take their panic attack down to a lower level. And on that note, it's okay to have panic attacks. Panic attacks are a normal function of the body. It's a mental and a physical thing where it's like, okay, something's not working. What do I do? And your body has a response to that. And like I said, it's okay to have a panic attack. It's learning how to resolve it is the main thing. And sometimes panic attacks can be over the dumbest things, like I said, a school project. Or it can be over a lot of things, like a relative dying or a college rejecting you. And yes, panic attacks are going to happen, okay? That's just an inevitability. Some people go their entire lives without supposedly having a panic attack, but that doesn't mean they never panicked in their life. Panic attacks are more than likely almost always going to happen at some point in time in your life. It's learning how to resolve them properly. You get rejected from a college, okay. You look at your options. I really want to go to that college. I feel like I deserve to be in it. So I'm either going to apply to a college that accepts me and will give me the same opportunities the original college gave me, or I will wait and I will apply again, and hopefully I will get into this college the second time around. Never give up hope. That is another thing when it comes to a panic attack. Never give up hope. Feeling hopeless, feeling there's nothing you can do, it makes the panic attack so much worse. So much worse. But yes, like I said, just stop and think about it. Once you think about it and you weigh out the options of what you can do, that's where the panic attack stops and the solution begins. And if someone else is having a panic attack, be there. Hey, what's going on? What can I help with? I don't know, or whatever response they give. If they don't give a response where, there's something you can do, just be like, okay, that's fine. That is okay. I'm going to be here if you need anything, so let me know so I can help you. And that's basically it for panic attacks. Again, thank you so much for the person who commented on that. I'm not sure if they want their name to be announced or not, but I mean, yes, I thank him so much for that. So there you go. Again, if you guys have any comments or questions or anything or any ideas for Feel Good Friday, let me know. I'm going to try to start this series back up, and I'm probably going to make it a every other week to an every week thing. I really want to make it an every week thing, but probably every other week just because I have other projects that I'm working on. And that's going to do it for this Feel Good Friday. I'm Fun Predictable Gaming, and just Fun Predictable in general. Reminding you all, stay unstoppable, stay unbeatable. Most importantly, stay fun predictable. I'll see y'all later.